This doesn't live update. Right?
I know. Are we doing the song? Summer got the countdown. Special guest Pagani. Joining in today. We got everything going today. We're going to the camera now. Go.
That's very.
I'm not convinced. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hello, and welcome to Atomic Mass Transmissions Live. Today we're painting up our Magneto. We're going to finish up our Magneto, hopefully.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Let's not get too excited.
We're going to make an attempt.
We're going to
that
paint.
we started last week. Also, I have Mr. Will Pagani with me.
That's me.
Hello, Pagani.
Hello.
And we're going to be discussing OP kits that are available by talking to your friendly local game store. And they can reach out and contact their Asmodee rep or whatever.
Yeah,
and
contact your Asmodee rep. They should be all available. And I have word that most of them, if not all of them, are still available.
Still available. So get a hold of those,
That
get them in
insane.
your store, and play a game with a bunch of friends, because that's what they're for. And also, they're going to be available at Adepticon.
Yes, and when we say available, what we mean is you can go to Adepticon.
You can go. Yep, you can go to Adepticon.
You can. You can play one of these fine OP kits, which we will be going through in detail on this lovely camera here, which isn't really helpful for me to be doing this right now because I assume the camera's not turned on.
I like the little
but it's going to be about right here.
The shuka.
And you can play one of these OP kits, and you get to take home your copy of the event. So you get a full Vibranium heist if you show up to play Vibranium heist. And you're going to get some cool promo cards and some other knickknacks and beautiful things that were made by our lovely production team to go along with these.
I like knickknacks and beautiful things.
Really, tiny treasures
Tiny
is what we called them in
treasures.
my house. Knickknacks, tiny treasures. It's great. When I was a kid, I had all these little boxes, and I would put things in them, call them tiny treasures.
Let's kick it to the.
Let's go to painting.
Let's go to camera. Let's go to camera.
Let's paint, shall we?
I'm going to start painting, and I'm going to let you set up the first one. I'm going to let you
Brilliant.
decide.
Should we go in chronological order for release date?
Oh, I'm going to let you choose your adventure.
I mean, how about we go in the order in which they were made? Because I definitely know that one.
I mean, the order in which things are made is definitely different than the order in which
they come out.
they are released.
That is factually correct. Summer, are we on the hand cam?
Is that what we're calling it?
The hand cam.
The
Here we go.
hand
So this right here is the Vibranium Heist event kit. I guess I can hold it all up here for just a moment. And this one was one of the first OP kits that got made just after the Initiation League, which was the launch kit for the game. This was sort of our first foray into narrative scenarios. It comes with this wonderful special card for Eric Killmonger, the Chosen of Killaluna. I'm going to say that's the official pronunciation, even though it is super not.
I don't think you had that right at all.
I don't think so either. But this card is only usable in this event. You get these two beautiful mission cards here that give you all the different things that you need to play the mission. And then, of course, a beautiful, fully produced punch sheet here that contains all of the good stuff, like the Vibranium and the different security consoles and the escape tunnel. I love the escape tunnel token because it's huge.
That was one of my favorite OP kits to playtest, especially with Josh, because setting off the alarms, there's an alarm system.
Yep.
You're breaking in, you're stealing Vibranium.
You got to get it, you got to get out. And Killmonger is not here to hold your hand while you do it. He's going to get in, steal that Vibranium, and get back out. He's got a special leadership for only the Vibranium heist scenario. So that one's really fun. And then, as part of that, you also receive two alternate art promo cards.
And which one are those?
These are Wakanda Forever, which is this one here, and Recalibration Matrix. I think there actually might be a third one, now that I'm thinking about it.
Is there a third one?
Yeah, because I'm 99% sure there's a Usurp the Throne. There is! Let me fish one out here.
You get out that Usurp the Throne.
Yeah, it's a beautiful one of Killmonger throwing Black Panther off a waterfall.
That is from a comic panel.
There it is. Yes, it is. There is the Usurp the Throne promo card. Because, I mean, yeah. Who doesn't want that? That's one of my favorite promo cards we've ever done. But I have one even more favorite one, which I'm going to flash for just like a second. That's my favorite one. But we're going to get to that one in just a minute here, Dallas.
So that one's a lot of fun. So, like, once again, you can go to Adepticon, and these will be available. You can play in this and take home your copy.
Yep, so you would get everything that I just showed you here for going to play in the event at Adepticon. And then, of course, if your store orders this kit, it comes with 8 copies of everything here, so all of the wonderful people in your local community can take home a copy of this as well, assuming there are 8 or fewer of you.
I mean, my local
Per kit.
community would be more than one kit.
Sure, yeah, you can order multiple kits.
Yeah.
They're made for that. So that was Vibranium Heist, the first one we ever made, the most beautiful. Like your first child is your most beautiful child, right?
I'm not answering that.
You're not. Well, you only have one child, so
I
it's
only
very
have
easy for you. Then,
Look, when you get it right the first time.
yeah, look. As someone who's about to have a second child, I'm not going to agree with that. So there we go. The second kit that we developed here and released is called Infinity War. And Infinity War is a league, and this one is a little different at Adepticon. At Adepticon, they're going to have sort of like a just open play area where you can come in and play all these different organized play kits. The Infinity War is actually a scheduled out event because it is a league, so you have to get together with other people that are playing it, and you get to go through that kind of stuff. So this is all of the contents of an Infinity War kit for one player. Once again, these come with, that's a different
That's
one.
not that.
That's a different one. I gotta say, this is also a different one. I don't know what I'm doing over here. This kit comes with a whole bunch of stickers, which are very cool. As you play your games in the league, you're going to get to take the stickers and put them here on your Infinity War League card. There's all the rules for it there. And essentially what this is you are learning about the different Infinity Gems. And there are special crises that are used throughout this entire thing. There are 3 secure and 3 extract crises here. They go through all that beautiful stuff. These are only usable in the league, so you don't have to worry about these for your normal games outside of that league, but they're very cool.
Those are more powerful versions too, right? Are they? Is that right?
The scenarios? The
No,
crisis?
The
Or the
gems?
stickers? Oh, they're very different. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're completely unique from the different cards. They come out for the standard gym experience of Crisis Protocol. There are 3 for each one. You get to pick different ones, put your little stickers on here. That sort of unlocks different special rules and powers for you to use throughout the game. And the cool promotional item that comes with these are these 2 beautiful plastic first player tokens. You get an Avengers one, and you get a Black Order one there for the wonderful kit.
Yoink.
Yeah, ooh,
No, I joke.
yeah. Do you need a set? You can totally take
I don't know
these.
if I have this set.
It's a very cool one. But yeah, and then it also comes with a bunch of mission-specific objective tokens and things like that. So these all correspond to these different crisis cards.
Yeah, that one's a lot of fun. That one's.
Yes, it's a little bit more of an investment because it's not just a single game, but to me that investment gets you like a really good narrative experience where you can learn about the different effects of the Infinity Gems as you move on.
And how many games did you say that runs?
It is 3 games long. Of course, you can play more if you like, but you get 1 sticker onto your achievement card for every game that you play. And if you play more than 3, you can, of course, overlap those stickers. So you only ever get 3 of the powers at once, but you can do all sorts of cool stuff. Find different combos and things like that inside the game.
Very
we
cool. Very cool.
How's that Magneto coming along?
I mean, I'm just putting some dark purple into the purple areas.
That is where I would put the dark purple as well.
I mean, you can also put. What?
Oh,
Your noggin.
who's noggin? Oh, the Dallas noggin. It is the rarest of all noggins.
Is it? I feel like
Yeah.
it's always out.
Or is it always in? I don't know.
Okay, so we gone over Vibranium Heist and
Yes. Ooh.
Infinity.
Infinity War.
Infinity War.
And then I believe the next one up would be Separation Anxiety. This one is my favorite. Dallas loved Vibranium Heist. I love Separation Anxiety.
So before you get into this, I have a question.
Okay.
So I remember, or it's more like a little story, right?
Okay.
We have an hour.
Yeah, let's.
We have an
let's
hour
slow
here.
it down. We're 8 minutes in. We're 2 cries. No, let's slow it down.
Let's slow
You're
it
right.
down.
Let's talk. Let's talk about our experience.
So you had not ever read Maximum Carnage or
I had
any
not,
of
no.
those. So I remember when we started developing this one, you were like, "What are all these symbiotes? What?
How are there so many?
There's so many symbiotes!"
And this isn't even all of them, I don't think.
And that's not all of them. No. So when you were reaching out and doing research on that,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm just kind of curious, like what was that experience like researching out those symbiotes and figuring out their powers and.
Sure, yeah. Well, it was a lot of meetings with Josh and Schick, and then a lot of time Googling symbiote
Shriek
names.
and-
Shriek, and you're like, Shriek, and you're like, that doesn't turn up good things in Google. So then you have to get deeper. So I got a lot of my Google Fu training on this one, learning about all these different things, read a couple comic books. Josh had some great suggestions with Maximum Carnage.
Maximum Carnage, yep.
It's a great one. And this kit, to me, shows sort of the creativity that you can have with these organized play kits, where you can take the characters that people have and sort of change them completely inside of a single organized play event. So first of all, Separation Anxiety is a 4-player event. It is 4 players per game. So it is a 4-way free-for-all. The Clintar relics have crashed down onto wherever you're fighting over. I usually presume Earth, because most of my terrain that I have painted is from New York.
It's usually Earth.
Sure, but I mean, it could be anywhere. It could be nowhere.
It could be nowhere.
I'm clever. Yeah, so wherever you want to play, the relics have shown up, and there's creepy crawly goo, which is represented by these beautiful tokens here. Yeah, here we go.
The symbiotes.
So these are the little goo tokens. You have these canisters that are set up around the table. I can show you all a setup map on here. And you have to go to these different things. Each person deploys in a corner and collect the symbiote goo. And you'll score victory points for doing that kind of stuff. And each time a symbiote jumps onto a character, you're going to draw one of these here cards.
Which is terrifying.
Terrifying, yes. You're going to draw one of these cards, and it's going to give you special superpowers that correspond directly to the theme and idea behind each of these different symbiotes. So there was a lot of research that went into this one, is like, how can we make each one of these completely unique while also really tying it to what that symbiote is known for and for what that symbiote does.
Yeah, the individual personalities of the symbiotes really showed through.
So like Scream gets like a beam attack that they can yell at people, which I think is very cool. And then we also got to build in a lot of the stuff about like the weakness to energy attacks that the symbiotes have, or the weakness to sonic weapons. So we also included the sonic rifle here, which is really great for sort of like blasting the symbiotes off of characters that have already picked them up. And then when that happens, the symbiotes start like squelching and squirking around the table, and they try and find new hosts. And that was one of my favorite things to do, is sort of design and develop the idea behind how the symbiotes are going to move around the table once they've been knocked off of their hosts. And then by far my favorite thing, which I think was a Josh one, is,
I like it. He said, by far my favorite
look,
thing. Like
I get so excited about this one. It's so fun. It's so good. Is the rule where the symbiotes will like fight over a host. So like if 2 symbiotes jump onto the same host, they'll fight over it, and the character may take damage, and then it'll knock off one of the symbiotes. So you get to sort of like see who's the stronger symbiote.
I played this one, and all I hear is Tom Hardy's voice.
Yes. I love Tom Hardy. He's one of my favorites. So,
yeah, that one's a lot of fun.
So this one...
And it's kind of a chaos free-for-all.
4-way free-for-all, very small squads. I think they're only 7 points. I don't remember. It's been 11 points. 11-point squads on this one. Very small squads. Very quick, very fun, very engaging. Absolute chaos, as Dallas said. So this one is just a madhouse.
It's
Great
mayhem and bedlam.
If you get a chance to play it at Adepticon, I highly suggest it. It's fantastic. And as I said, every single person that plays will receive a full copy of the scenario. So you'll get all the tokens, you'll get the setup cards, you'll get this whole deck of symbiote cards as well, per player. 4 players per table, 4 of these given out. So there is no reason not to, as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, if you're there.
Like, if you're at Adepticon, go for it.
Pull out one random symbiote.
One random symbiote.
Just, what would you pull?
Riot.
Read Riot.
Contempt for the weak.
Oh.
It's very rude, Riot.
That's not cool.
During the next attack action made by this character this turn, add 2 dice to the attack. It's an active superpower. And aggressive. We all know that one from your boy Crossbones. After you take damage, you get to advance short toward the person that damaged you.
MVP. MVP Crossbones.
Forever. In your heart of hearts. So that one there is Separation Anxiety.
I mean, the secret is giving Crossbones a mailbox fist.
Yeah, got to do it. The
Maybe,
smash tactic card.
Maybe I should convert a Crossbones
with a mailbox.
With some mailbox bits on his fist. And he's just straight, just beating the brakes off some fool with a mailbox.
And this promo card comes with this set, which is all webbed up. It's got beautiful art. You may recognize where it is from. I don't know. It is a comic panel.
don't
I'm
remember where that's
I'm not
from.
familiar enough for which one this is from, but there it is, all webbed up. I just love this art with all the symbiote goos.
Symbiote goo.
Yeah, I think it really shows like all webbed up isn't necessarily just web shooters.
Yeah.
It could be anything.
It
It could be symbiote goo.
That's an interesting thing about tactic cards, right? Is like they say something, and we have to pick like one kind of way to interpret it. But for me, the fun of like Marvel Crisis Protocol and like what we get to explore, and I think that that's another thing that these OP kits get to explore, is like different interpretations of those same actions, right? Like all web up could be, somebody throwing some bolas and tripping them,
Absolutely. Absolutely, because there are people in that affiliation that do not have web shooters.
Yeah.
So, there we are. Okay, moving on.
Moving.
Do we want to move on? Is it time?
How
Summer, is it
many
too early?
How many have left?
I got 3 left. We're doing great. I got a thumbs up from Summer.
We're doing great.
We're doing great. Are we doing great?
How are we doing, chat? Do you have questions about? Let's give chat an
yeah.
option to ask any questions about any of the previewed OP kits.
Oh, we also have Sarah Rowan in chat, one of the wonderful developers on Crisis Protocol.
Sarah worked on Separation.
Sarah, none of what Sarah has worked on has been shown.
Oh.
So,
Courtney's in the chat too.
but very exciting. Oh, we got Courtney in the chat too?
Courtney in the chat. What's up? We got Gamers Guild. What up?
Oh, with this, the napping kiddo.
Seeker
We won't tell.
911.
That's Striker 911.
It's
A
Seeker.
classic.
SRY. Seeker.
I believe you.
Look, words are made up.
All words are made up.
Every
Corn Dog
word.
McGraw. That has got to be Courtney.
That is 1% Courtney.
Courtney is our organized play manager. I'm sorry if I got that wrong, Courtney. But you're a rock star.
Courtney is the second person I know named Courtney that nickname uses corn dog.
Courtney, you should absolutely change to AMG Corn Dog. Very important. Very, very important. Good evening, Trog the bestest.
Oh, I remember too, Streaker. Streaker?
I remember.
Streaker.
Dallas. Dallas just can't talk right now.
Streaker. What's your favorite tactic card to bring to separation anxiety? That's a great
Oh,
question.
goodness. I really like, oh gosh, I'm forgetting the name of it, but it's the Thor Captain America one, Thunder Wave, because it's an energy attack, and that's just thematic to use against symbiotes. And it's like a big, like, sonic shockwave, so I just love it.
Yeah, it's true. It's like narratively, you got that moment. It's just like we got these symbiotes all over the place. What should we do? And like, Shuri and Iron Man figure out like, oh, they're weak against sonic attacks, and like Thor and Captain America look at each other like,
We know what's going on.
we know how to do this.
We got this one. We know what's going to happen here. Face Me is also an excellent one there.
Oh, face me.
You
Yeah.
got to taunt over the person with the relic that's running away with the points, and they can pop on in.
Where are you going? What else
My
we
gosh.
got?
All the developers are here. We've got a Dursum and a plumber. Everybody came to party.
Everybody's up in here partying.
That's great. Welcome, everyone.
Oh yeah. Looks like they're lining up. Well, they're excited. Oh, great.
Yes. Fantastic. Okay, I'm ready to jump on to the next one, and it is very relevant for what you are painting.
Is it?
It is Magneto.
Magneto!
Mutant Masterworks.
What's a Magneto?
I don't know. There should be one more E in here.
Magneto.
Magneto. Yeah, you can decide where to put the E. Is it for the toe, or is it the knee, or is it E Magneto?
Oh, E Magneto.
It could be any of these things. Yes. So
That's like like extreme Magneto, like a 90s
extra Magneto. No,
extra
they did that, right?
Magneto.
Oh, I'm thinking Age of Apocalypse Magneto. That's not really extreme. It's more like Apocalypse.
I love
That is my favorite Magneto design.
Age of Apocalypse Magneto.
He looks so cool. I love the like jagged lines. That whole. So cool. So cool. Okay. Anyways, that is not what we're here to talk about, which is not Age of Apocalypse Magneto. This is normal timeline Magneto. Mutant Masterworks is an event kit that is an ultimate encounter.
616 or 616.
Yes. We should put the world numbers on these.
Oh, the little universe numbers?
There's an idea. We'll throw that out to somebody. But yeah, so this one is an ultimate encounter based around Magneto being sort of a Omega level threat mutant who is threatening to destroy the world by stealing a nuclear missile from this beautiful, beautiful token sheet here and getting it back to his teleporter, which can be found here, to teleport it back to Asteroid M. And that is very scary because there's all sorts of stuff that goes on in this one. You have soldiers that you have to find that have the shutdown codes for the missile. They also have secret information, so Magneto is also talking to him and dealing with him to try to get information and power.
I mean, he's not talking politely.
Well, talking might not be the right word.
I don't think it's the right word.
It's the word we're going to use. He is engaging with them.
We are the futures, Charles.
And you get this cool victory point tracker token here, or a round tracker, depending on however you want to use it. That is Magneto colored. Beep, beep. I also love the background in this one. It's like purple and pink. This is my color palette. If there's some teal in here, perfect. Everything I ever
This one
wanted.
is very Fatal Attraction-y.
Very fantastic here. So, in this scenario, you're going to have Magneto here, who is still in this nuclear missile. And he is going to have an entire storm of metal debris and constructs kind of stuff blazing all around him. And he can spin this debris track to soup up his superpowers, to put back his metal constructs into play. They're going to play a very important role in this event. These are two mutant dampening power fields that he has to pile a bunch of debris on to turn off so that he can use his powers to push this missile out and get it to the teleporter.
I love that villains are always like trying to steal a nuclear missile.
Look, the 80s was an interesting time.
There's like one nuclear missile.
Just one. We just need the one.
I mean,
one will get it done.
One.
So, but yeah, so it comes with a big Magneto card, a sweet dashboard, a token sheet, some tip cards that let you know everything that's going on in this guy.
now if you haven't played this,
So-
how different is this Magneto compared to the regular Marvel Crisis Protocol Magneto?
Well, Marvel Crisis Protocol Magneto is pretty crazy powerful. This guy is pretty crazy more powerful. So he's got some beam attacks. He's definitely got some area attacks. He can do all sorts of stuff with this debris that gets added up as terrain gets destroyed around the table.
Debris, thank you.
Debris, that is the Dallas Kemp approved pronunciation there.
It's Debris.
Debris. You got me. You got me. Okay. Yeah, and he's going to gain a bunch of power, get to do all sorts of crazy stuff. He is very, very fast because this superpower right here, Fatal Attraction. Thank you, Dallas. Sorry, that's the one that lets him throw stuff long. He has Ultimate Dominion. He gets to advance long for 2 power. 2. Just 2. So he can really fly all over the table and really put the pressure on the crisis teams as it goes through.
Anytime I can bring up Fatal Attractions, like Fatal Attractions is definitely in like the top, probably maybe 5
Sure.
of the X-Men storylines. I mean, Dark Phoenix, Days of Future Past, like Fatal Attractions. Like, it's
I forget the one. What is the name of the one that I read for this? It's not Fatal Attraction. It's.
I don't
it's
know
not
what
Mutant
you read.
Masterwork. It's one of the other big ones. I can't remember the name.
I don't know. What did?
I don't know. I'll put it on Twitter later.
Yeah, I'm curious which one you read now.
Yeah. So that is.
The Phalanx Covenant.
No, definitely not that one. Might be Extinction Protocol or something.
Oh, Extinction Agenda.
That one.
Yeah.
That sounds right. I'm so bad with names. Like, I don't remember your name.
Oh, I don't remember my name half the time. What are you talking about?
Names are the worst.
Names? No.
Names. Okay. How is our masterwork of Magneto coming
I'm
over
just
on the
like
painting side here,
very
Dallas?
lightly doing some little highlights on this purple. I'm not trying to go too fast. I'm actually painting this up a little cleaner, a little bit better than tabletop.
Is there a reason for
Is there a reason for that?
I don't know.
Is there a reason? Dun dun dun!
It's for the Fatal Attraction.
It's for the Fatal
It's for
Attraction.
the Fatal Attraction, for sure. For sure.
So it's just kind of like a little white to
Yes.
magenta and purple and just do like, see those?
So to answer the question from chat, these are available to play at Adepticon. So if you show up to Adepticon, you can play any of these organized play kits that we have shown so far. You just walk on up to your events table, ask them to play, and if you're signed up for that event, which is just an all weekend long event, they will hand you a organized play kit, and you can go play it with your buddies. These are also still available for stores to order for at least most of them. So poke your local game store to talk to their Asmodee rep, and they can order these organized play kits, which service anywhere from 4 to 8 people, depending on the kit.
Yep, all depends on the kit, right?
Jimmy DeHand, I love Magneto's cape. Are we going to get another mini with such a dynamic cape pose?
I mean, hopefully every time we do a cape, it's better than the last.
You know, Dallas, because we've known each other for a very long time, that my absolute favorite thing to paint is capes. I love painting a good
This
cape.
guy loves capes. You've definitely seen a cape recently that was
I have, but we can't talk about
pretty
that.
dynamic.
We can't talk about that.
I'm not talking about, I'm just saying capes.
Capes, yes. Sinister, I think Sinister has a comparable cape, perhaps. I have seen Moon Knight. I love Moon Knight, and I love Moon Knight's cape.
I like Moon Knight's
It's a
cape.
beautiful cape.
There was Thomas Shadle, that guy's been around for a long time painting miniatures, posted a Moon Knight recently up in the Facebook group, and I just absolutely love the colors, and he did a spectacular job on the cape. That's my
That
story.
reminds me, I saw a Moon Knight that got posted. That's one of those, like, when you look at him from one side, he's like pure black, and look at him from the other side, he's pure white.
Pure white,
And
yeah.
it's so cool, and I love it when people do those like really directional paint jobs. I see a lot on Venom as well with the red and the blue.
The
from
red and the
old
blues.
cartoon. Ah, so cool, so beautiful. Y'all are talented. You know that?
I don't like the word talent. I prefer the word practiced.
Y'all are practiced. Doesn't have the same ring to it.
I'm dedicated. I'm dedicated to the craft.
You have done a good job.
I have committed myself to sacrificing other skills for this one.
Okay, I wouldn't have gone that far, but
What?
cheers.
And that's
Cheers,
just truth.
cheers.
I spit truth. What else we got up there?
Oh yeah, okay.
Any questions? Any
go.
questions about?
We got 2 kits left to talk about, and I haven't seen too much about these online yet because I don't think they've made it out to a lot of people. But ask your stores; they should be able to order these. I believe they're both already released, or they're about to be released if they haven't. Up next,
Oh, here we go.
we've got the Domain of the Dread Dormammu. We can take the promo card back for now.
Bum 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 bum.
That's a promo card. The Domain of the Dread Dormammu here is an event kit planned around your squad of, I'm not going to say heroes, let's say characters. Your squad of, because not everybody's a hero.
Not everybody's a hero.
Not everybody's a hero. Your squad of characters delving into the dark dimension and perhaps to save one of their friends that has been taken over by the Entity. So both players will build a squad here. One of the players will be playing as the Entity. The other will be invading into the dark dimension. God, I got all the promo cards. We'll be invading into the dark dimension here to attempt a ritual, which is shown by these tokens here. You've got to set it all up as shown in this table. To banish the Entity from one of their friends who has done something unfortunate and become possessed.
They're
So-
probably like messing with wands of Watum and
Wands of what?
Watum.
I think we got the Wand of Tomb on here. No, it's not one of the tokens. But yes, so the scenario for this one is you're going in to rescue someone who has been possessed by the Entity, and the Entity doesn't want them to be rescued. So the Entity jumps between the different characters of your opponent as you do horrible things to the Entity, like cast spells at them and daze the character, etc. And if you can cause the Entity enough stress, they will leave you alone and go back to the dark dimension here. So that is the Domain of the Dread Dormammu scenario. This was designed by community member Jesse Eakin.
Nice.
So this one was done by him. He did a great job. Now let's talk about prizes for this one, because I think we got pretty saucy with the prizes on this one. First of all, we got an alternate art crisis card, which has this cool like pinky purple background, which I've already said is my favorite. I'm not biased. It's also on these too. Shh, don't tell, Summer. Don't tell. And then we also got the alternate art tokens to go along with the Demons Downtown Crisis, because we were able to sneak them in on the normal punch sheet here.
Which is super awesome.
So I love this, right? It gives you the theme of all of it. It gives you the purple and the pinks, which I am all about. So that's one of the prizes that you get. You get an alternate art background Doctor Strange card here. This goes and matches the original launch kit cards that came out for Captain America and Red Skull, so that's super cool. I like that we did this. Maybe we can foil this next time. Foil! I know Courtney's excited about foil, so. Alternate Doctor Strange card. And then from the first mini extravaganza, maybe? One of the mini extravaganzas. I think it was the first one.
It was the first one,
We played
yeah.
for this art to be added to the game as a promo card. So this is advanced R&D for that.
Yeah, that was a big event that we hosted at the mini extravaganza. And depending on what side won, right, we got a different piece of art.
Yeah, it was Illuminati and, yeah, fighting between different ones. I know Illuminati won because this is the one that we printed that has the Illuminati on it. So, very cool. Very, very cool. I'm glad that we can get the community in here to engage with the game at this kind of level.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite things.
It's really cool that, you know, we can build these OP kits in so many different ways. And it opens up so many possibilities and doors, and letting the community like determine through their gameplay like what kind of promo we're gonna make is always super fun.
Always super. Look at this. I got an extra entity card over here. Can you imagine playing this scenario with 2 entity cards? Maybe we should try that sometime.
Oh, I'm down.
Hard mode, Adepticon. Play it with 2 entity cards. I don't know if that's going to work at all. Good luck.
I don't think you should do that.
It's not what's.
I don't think you should do
It's
that
not what's
at
written
all.
in the rules. It seems dubious at best.
Don't do that. That's a path to like madness, I feel, right?
Always a drag when someone gets possessed. Hate it when that happens. Yeah, me too. Me too.
Any chance I can still get Vibranium Heist? What if my FLGS does not have an Asmodee rep and can't get them on? Yeah, check with your game store. Like they should be able to get one through distributor, as Atomic Mass there is suggesting. Like reach out and bother your game store.
Roster Doctor says, give cards. What kind of cards, Roster Doctor?
Yeah,
Maybe
get what
this
cards?
one? This card? I don't think this is what he wanted.
That's probably not what you
But
want.
this is our next organized play kit, which we can talk about here, which is the Unstoppable Colossus. This one was super fun to make. Oh, Rowan, you're in chat. Did you work on this one? I think you did. This might be Rowan's first one. I don't know, there's a delay, so we're not going to wait for that. But Unstoppable Colossus here is Colossus gets the Gem of Cytrak from Juggernaut. And that does not go great for him.
No.
So he sort of becomes this uncontrollable smashing machine who must smash, as smashing machines do. So this kit comes with a dashboard, which this looks a little bit like Magneto's one, you may notice, because there's a momentum tracker. It's not debris this time, though there is a lot of debris flying around.
Tons of debris.
Tons
Debris.
of debris. So yeah, Colossus has momentum. Your goal here is to slow him down enough times so that you can rip his helmet off, and then Charles Xavier can mind beam him into submission and calm him down. How this one works is, this one is completely cooperative. It's 100% cooperative. The Crisis team plays against a AI-controlled Juggernaut, or Colossus. We recommend that you use the Colossus miniature for this, though if you want it to make it harder, you can absolutely use the Juggernaut miniature, and you can even kit mash or make your own Unstoppable Colossus. I love this as a hobby opportunity.
So I have 2 questions.
2 questions. Question 1.
Why does using Juggernaut make it harder?
Okay, so his base is larger.
Yep.
So how this...
I do know that.
So, yes. So how the scenario works is Colossus is going to be kind of rampaging around the city and destroying terrain. Larger base means he's going to move farther every time he moves, and it's wider, so he's going to be able to destroy more terrain.
He's going to hit more terrain.
He's going to hit more terrain as he charges around the table.
Yeah. And then second, I've been thinking about this myself, converting an Unstoppable Colossus.
Great.
So I might be trying my hand at that in the next couple months, probably.
That would be a lot of fun.
I got
would love
a
to play with
plate
it.
full of hobby projects right now.
Don't we all? Don't we all? And then here are the tokens for the kit. It uses these numbers on the back of these to tell you where the Colossus is going. And then, of course, you have to link these different Cerebro towers together with these arrows to slow down the Colossus as he runs through the city and destroys everything. Good luck. This one's pretty tough, but it's really fun. And I love that it's a completely cooperative one, because who doesn't love different ways to play? Crisis Protocol doesn't have to be a head-to-head game.
It doesn't.
You can enjoy it with anyone.
It's your story. It's your narrative.
It is.
And you can tell the story you want to tell. And we like to provide a lot of different opportunities and paths to people in their hobby and however they want to like express it. And, you know, if you want to chop your guys off and give them all mohawks, like, go for it.
Do
If you
it.
want to paint them
Wanna
all in like chartreuse, do it.
Is chartreuse a pink or a blue? I always get it confused.
No, chartreuse is a green yellow.
Well, I was completely off.
You were
I'm thinking periwinkle. 'Cause
Periwinkle.
I'm always like, periwinkle. It's gotta be pink, but no, it's blue. Really, chartreuse is a green?
it's a green yellow, yeah.
I'll trust him. I have no reason not to. This one was also designed originally by Jesse Eakin. So that was 2 great kits out of the mind of Jesse. So, cheers.
2 great kids that taste great together.
I would probably not play them together. I think the
No.
the entity in the Unstoppable Colossus just sounds even worse.
I'm playing Magneto and Colossus together, except
Sure.
for it's going to be Juggernaut and Good Luck.
Those are the 2 characters, Juggernaut and Good Luck.
No, I'm playing that Magneto encounter and the Juggernaut encounter at the same time.
Dallas, this is a whole new idea. What if you just take 2 Ultimate Encounters and play them at the same time?
Zoop, 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 zoop. Good luck.
My goodness. My
A
goodness.
good luck.
Chad is asking, are we getting a peek at the Hela kit? We are not. Sorry. It is a little too far out from release at the moment.
Womp womp.
But yeah, so all 6 of these kits will be at Adepticon for you to play and enjoy. And you will get to take them home with you afterwards. So if you didn't get a chance to get one from your LGS and you do make it to Adepticon, pick one up there.
Yep. And if you're not going to Adepticon,
Get that LGS, talk to that Asmodee rep.
Yeah,
These
talk-
should all still be available.
get those. Like, talk to your local game store, pester them, bug them, camp outside, do whatever you got to do. Get those kits and play with your community. It opens up a lot of new pathways, which is what we love to do. Give everybody different pathways to play with the game and tell the story, stuff like that.
And where else could we go, Dallas? There's so many more OP kits coming.
So many more OP kits coming. There's always something in the works.
That is true.
That's my favorite thing. Do y'all have anything in the works? Well,
Yeah.
my God.
Always.
I
have
live.
no idea.
I live like 3 years out. I live 3 years in the future.
Courtney's excited for more OP.
I'm down for more OP. I love OP.
Sorry, Corn Dog McGraw is
Corn
excited
Dog
for
McGraw.
more OP.
Corn Dog McGraw.
Man, that red is really starting to pop in there, Dallas.
It's popping.
It's popping.
Like framing up that purple helps that purple, or framing up the purple makes that red stand out even more. And we're just mixing some funky colors and. Oh, I got a hiccup.
There are also other events at Adepticon besides these organized play events. There are team events, there are some tournaments, there are all sorts of good stuff going on. So make sure to check out the Adepticon webpage for what else is going on for Marvel Crisis Protocol, because no matter how you like to play, there's going to be something there for you.
Yeah, there's no one way to play, right?
Yeah, and that's really one of our big philosophies for Crisis Protocol, right? Is find a way you like to play and then play that way. Whether that's the standard version of the game, 1 versus 1 heads up competitive, whether that's narrative, tell your story, whether that's randomly pick characters and go to town on some crisis cards. These organized play kits give you a whole bunch of different ways that you can tell different stories. We have the Ultimate Encounters available online on our website.
Yep.
Ultron and the Hulk.
It's just like painting miniatures, right? It's like you can do, you know, it's kind of like the miniature that we present as sort of a starting point to some extent for hobby, right?
Canvas.
You get to determine its destiny. Like I added some grit and grime. Oop, let me lift it up. Is that on the screen?
I don't know. We'll know in a moment once the delay is through.
Delay, 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 delay.
Oh.
Completely off screen.
No, we got
Yeah,
there.
there you go. You can see the grit and grime.
I like how we know that it's going to be. Oh,
A little
it's-
grit and grime.
It's migrating.
It's going somewhere. Miniatures are an open canvas, and so is the game, right? It's a wonderful starting point and a lot of options for you to play the game, how you want to play. Which is I love that philosophy that we're able to bring to Marvel Crisis Protocol. I have the wrong purple, so I'm going to try to match the purple that exists to do the helmet, because I had to paint the helmet, and then you got to kind of paint the trim.
I believe in you, Dallas Kemp.
Like you just take a brush, a good brush with a good point,
You just get in there.
and take your time, and you make sure you breathe properly. Don't hold your breath. And just let the paint and the brush do its job. The paint wants to go right where it's supposed to go.
It's getting a little ASMR-y,
Yeah.
and I'm here for it.
Today we're going to be talking about paintings from Magneto. We're going to be
I don't have the right purple, but
mix it together, and I'm just going to put a little bit right there. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to take a big deep breath.
I'm relaxed. Are you relaxed?
I mean, I'm always super relaxed.
Always.
Always.
That's what I know about Dallas, is he's always relaxed.
Well, you guys are stressing me out.
We're stressing
What?
Summer out, apparently.
Going off camera, AMFR,
Look,
out of our wheelhouse here.
you signed up for this. We're just going to keep painting Magneto. And answer questions. What do we got?
Courtney has a great life hack here. If you tend to hold your breath, you can try chewing gum while you paint to help your body remember to breathe.
Oh, look
I
at
don't know if that works, but
I can't
tried.
I can't have gum in my mouth when I'm painting.
no, yeah, because you're
I have a brush.
a brush licker. I am too. It's fine. ASMR Tuesdays at AMG. Yeah.
Look.
We'll have to get that approved.
You gotta explore new things.
It could be the future.
Try-
Future of live streaming.
Yeah, you gotta try stuff out. Just throw it against the wall, see what sticks.
You're going to need a louder brush.
Do I? Hang on.
What do we do?
This one?
Oh no, I don't like where this is going. Oh, there you go.
Can you hear that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah? Oh.
Well, I'm not sure I was here for that, but we're living. We're living our life. Perfect.
Perfect.
Chat thinks it's perfect.
Pat? Yeah, chat knows. The both of us are always very relaxed. Clearly. I mean,
Most of the time.
I'm only perceived as unrelaxed. Deep down, I'm actually relaxed. It's my tone.
It's a zen moment.
My tone gets me in trouble a lot.
Acrylic paint flavored gum. I
No.
would not suggest this. It's not a great flavor. When somebody makes flavored acrylic paints, though, that's going to be the winner.
No. No.
Alice just says no.
No.
He's out.
I'm putting the kibosh on that one. Oh, there's a little flirpy derp on his helmet that I missed.
Ooh.
Let's just do this just like that. There you go. Gotta get that little flirpy derp. And,
Is that the technical term?
it's very artistic. You had to flunk out of art school to learn that one.
Excellent.
All right, what else we got to talk about? Now, we got through our OP kits, and now no one's talking.
I'm just sad that I'm not going to be at Adepticon because I love Adepticon.
I'm sure it'll be a good time for all those that go and get to play in all the MCP events.
That is true.
When's the next MCP bat rep? I'm sure we'll be getting back to Thursday soon.
Probably not me though. I got a kiddo on the way
You do.
in like 3 weeks.
Super soon. So, not sure. Keep look, we're at the end, and I can say the thing. Remember to check us out on Twitter and Instagram for all the Take two.
First,
Hang
try
on.
to.
Hang on.
Yep,
I need
get
a-
the water. Get the water.
Remember, you can check us out on Instagram and Twitter for all the latest news, information, and announcements coming from Atomic Mass Games, including new OP kits, new miniatures, new who knows what's, and all that stuff. So be sure to check it out and be ready for all the stuff. Also, tune in tomorrow. We'll be joined by, I believe, Mr. Will Schick, painting some. I don't know what he's painting, so I'm not even going to attempt to take a guess at what he's painting.
I believe Mr. Plummer will be joining him.
That's true. Mr. Plummer will be joining him, and I'm sure they're going to be going over some stuff that will be at Adepticon as well.
What could that be?
Gasp, gasp, gasp.
It could be anything.
It could be anything, including more OP kits.
Yeah, probably more OP
Probably
kits.
more OP kits. What do you think, Summer? Should we shut it down? Are we done?
Are you done, sir?
I'm never done.
Now's just going to keep painting.
I'm
So
gonna
he'll
keep
be for
painting.
3 more hours.
Look, you put the camera on me. I'm just going to sit here and paint. I'm happy to teach people how to paint all day. Put a camera at my desk. No, you can't put a camera at my desk.
Don't do that.
But just paint and teach people how to paint. We can do it all day.
Pretty sure it's Captain America that does it all day, not Magneto.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
More OP, more OP, more OP. Everybody's saying more OP. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we do.
Organized play is a pillar of Atomic Mass Games.
A pillar. It's true. We do love organized play. And then hopefully next year we can talk about the worthy.
Yeah. That's like a whole new level of organized play. It's not even play, it's just organized.
It's very organized.
Yeah.
We're gonna black that little his little
Swoopy doo?
swooper duper.
What color is that? Are you gonna do that purple or are you gonna do that like gold?
It's gold.
It's gold? Is it
I
supposed to
did,
be
isn't
gold?
it gold?
I don't know. Let's look at the
I
card.
thought it was gold.
Back to the action.
In my head, it's gold.
The card says purple.
Purple. Well, you know what?
Yep, card says purple.
I'm just gonna paint black because what I'd like to do is accentuate it
Yeah.
and then paint it purple, and then I'll have a nice black line around it.
Yeah, great. I like, I
like
like good save.
Yeah.
Good save, yeah.
I feel like it should
Good
be
save.
accentuated.
Good save.
Like it's gonna be great. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's
fine.
it's totally purple. I knew that.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
let's
Also,
go-
Magneto, my favorite character. Pink and purple. We're just going to stay on theme today.
I love the color magenta.
Yeah. Now you can tell your magenta story.
Oh, how magenta doesn't exist?
Yeah.
Oh, don't get me started.
Striker, Dallas did bring donuts last week, and they were super good.
I did bring donuts last week. Like, oh man,
Apple
those were
fritters, maple bars,
yeah.
glazed.
Some crullers.
I think I ate like 7 donuts.
I,
That's why I didn't get it.
oh,
Yeah, sorry, Summer. I ate all the donuts.
Somebody didn't get donuts because Pagani ate them all.
You can tell I'm very upset about it.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to fix it. We'll fix it. We'll get more donuts. I got a place. I like that place we ordered
Well,
from.
you'll have to let me know so I can come in and eat them all.
Well, I'm gonna have to hide some at my desk apparently, so you don't eat them all.
Right, Maggie?
I'm gonna write it in Sharpie
Like
on the
in
donut.
Frost, like in Frosty.
No shark?
Sharpie's good. Excellent.
This is getting out of control. Look at it. See, I told you it was purple.
Yeah, it's looking like a little bit of black purple there.
That black line just accentuates the head crest. It's like the front of a 1973 Cadillac.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think of every time I see Magneto's helmet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, this guy is so audacious. He's just like, I need to have a hood ornament on my helmet. Just a little purple. Just a little bloop, bloop, bloop.
Corndog McGraw, you'll have to come to Seattle to get said donuts. Which I think we're planning on doing anyway, so sounds like a deal.
Yeah. Top pot.
Dubious.
What do you think, Alice?
Busted. We're going to darken in their shadows under those bulging side muscles. This dude's so buff.
What are those muscles called? Bulging side muscles, obviously.
Yeah. It's technical. Are we wrapping up?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's wrap it up.
After the
Right.
bulging side muscles, how could we not?
We're going to put a little dark line around these. He's got this little...
Chad asks, what is everyone's favorite OP so far? Mine was Separation Anxiety. And I believe Dallas's was Vibranium Heist?
I love... That's not my favorite, but I love my favorite is the Magneto one. Just because I love X-Men so much. All right. Are we ready?
Corndog is saying the Unstoppable Colossus is their favorite.
Unstoppable Colossus is Corndog McGraw's favorite. What's your favorite, Summer?
That one too.
That one too.
Cut your light, sir.
Oh. All right, so join us tomorrow for Mr. Will Schick and Mr. Mark Plummer, and they'll be going over some fun stuff, also available at Adepticon. And until next week and next time, we'll see you later, and have a great day. And go be the hero you want to be.
Is that your sign off now?
That's my sign off. I'm trying it out. What do you think?
I think it's pretty good.
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, we tried a different one.
Okay.
Okay. How about this? See ya.